Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And we're continuing where we left off. We successfully found shelter from the mission, and we're going to be finding Faust. Now, if this mission does end, I would like to find this stash while we're here. And so, what I think we might do is wait just for that. So, we'll see how long we need and see if it has passed. Doesn't quite look like it yet, but it... Okay. We do have a pretty good inventory here. Our cluster has received some durability damage as well as our UDP. Our shotgun is still alright condition. Luckily, we do have a G36 here with a high capacity magazine attachment. We'll see if we can swap those just to save on the durability of this, and plus it looks like we are going into an area that is confined quarters, so having this weapon would be favorable. And our high cap magazine looks like it's just a double magazine. The emission is clear, so we'll see if we can't find that stash. And it looks to be in that house right there. We're gonna take all that. And we found it. So let's see what we got. Oh, wow. The Wanderer suit, and that is amazing. This is definitely going to be our new suit. The only thing is that it doesn't offer the same amount of radiation protection, but its side protection is much better. But that is interesting though, because if you saw, I completed the objective of finding a suit that has side protection on it, but my ecologist suit has better side protection. That is interesting indeed. I'm gonna put this on only because of the physical protection. Everything else I appreciate. I do get some radiation off of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on our mica and our wrenched. And we'll see if that is negated. Okay, it is. Outstanding. I think that is an awesome find. And I'm sorry to see our ecologist be put to the side, as it has been a staple in these episodes. But the Wanderer suit will be unmatched with the proper upgrades, I'm sure. So we do have a fifth beacon here. And let's see what happens when we turn it off. We do get a new recording. Let's play that.
Strider never understood anything. I just couldn't make him understand. What a waste. At one point, I thought he was going to lead me out of the swamp. Instead, he led the others into it. For 10 years now, my brothers have been following a shepherd lost in the dark. I will lead my brothers out of the darkness. I will free you from the yoke of fools. At last, I hear your voice again, Monolith.
And we did pick up a note from Hercules. I just wanted to investigate under here as well. Let's see if there was anything worthwhile. Okay. Looks like I have no choice but to... Okay, never mind. Let's look at that note. From Nimble to Kalancha. Kalancha, I got a little present for you. Ran into this stalker named S.T.A.L.K.E.R right after the emission. Don't ask me how, but the guy made it through. Lebedev's all hyped about him. Says we gotta rescue him at all costs. Keep an eye on him, would you? Be a shame if he bites the dust now. I'll see if I can rustle up some meds for you. And next to that note was an item called Hercules. Let's sort. Here it is. The second generation of strength enhancing drug. It effectively raises the fatigue threshold of muscles, enhancing their ability to endure prolonged exertion. That gives us plus 20 to maximum weight for 300 seconds. That is good. So I'd rather only use it if absolutely necessary. Okay. I think we may have exhausted most of what this area has to offer. Let's just quickly investigate over here. And it looks like nothing of importance. Unless there's something up there. Which there very well could be. But I don't think we could manage to get up there. And that's okay. I think we have just enough from here that we will be a-okay. Alright, let's continue.
No information. Shot by loners. Died in an anomaly. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Alive but lost. Wait just a second, Skiff. And the scanner is yours. I need to say my goodbyes. Farewell to our great past. Enemies, yes, but united by faith in one idea. For your kind, it was the wish granter. For us, the monolith. It spoke in many tongues, but everyone heard only what they wanted to hear. Repentance. Forgiveness. Not a chance. After a decade of silence, only hatred remains. The monolith has abandoned us to make us understand. Being alive does not mean to be happy. Nothing else matters.
I received a topaz scanner and Deadeye. Um, oh wow. Deadeye, crafted to order. This pistol is outfitted with sporting attachments. No one can ascertain how this rare piece found its way into the zone, but the pistol still offers remarkable performance under harsh local conditions. So let's check that pistol out. Okay. And a very quick zoom. Now the Hercules communication session recordings. Com session log, September 2011. VD, in response to your early inquiry, as of September 2011, the anomalous energy emanating from the new sphere remains unstable. The so-called emissions are a consequence of these ongoing fluctuations. Continue monitoring, collecting data. Kalancha, understood. Continue our observations. Message from 9/10/2011. BD. To ensure the successful execution of the Cutter initiative, you are required to accept Agent A, MS-017, into the group and continuously monitor his activity. Should any instability arise in his neuroprogramming, the agent must be compelled to seek out and terminate Stalker A LS-013. Acknowledged. Initiating monitoring. So some important characters: VD and Agent A MS-013 and Stalker A LS-013. So I'm interested to see how this is going to shake out and who exactly these people are. I can wager that we could potentially be one of those people. We are quite heavy, and I think it would be good to drop this and eat a can of meat. We finally have our scanner too, and that whole encounter was quite odd, to say the least. Another Hercules. And another Hercules and a Vinca. Some bandages. And the game is being quite generous right now. We're going to drop those. And it looks like we have to go out the way we came. And let's see what our next quest objective is. Extreme simplicity. Objectives: escape the swamps. I have retrieved the scanner, but Faust managed to get away again. I still don't know what he's after. Is it revenge? Should probably talk to Strider about this. Outstanding. Okay, so let's head back to the Noontiders on Wind Island. And hopefully we don't encounter anything that could be too destructive to us. I would like to go up this way if possible. But that lightning anomaly may say otherwise. Okay. I doubt we're gonna ever come back this way, so we may as well. I'm quite impressed that I survived that. Outstanding. See if we can't find some respite in here. Okay, we're gonna take all those, and what I might actually do is use one of those Hercules. Okay. We are doing okay so far. Just want to make sure that we are on the right track. You have something up there. Oh no. What the? I may be a little out of my element here. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Whatever that was, I would very much like to kill it. Oh, and it got behind me. All right, we're gonna get this guy. Hopefully he's not out of my league. Um, but we are gonna put on our cluster. And he can climb. I really want to get up there. Now's not the time for it to jam. This may be very much harder than I thought. And I can't. I think I'm just going to try and jump onto that little platform and. Okay. Stuck. But I can't. There we go. Let's see if it follows me up here. No, it didn't. We'll pick up this crystal. We're going to put on our let's see if we have any ammo for this. We do. Because I don't mind using this ammo. Let's switch back to our grenade. Check one of those. There's our shotgun. And keep pumping him full of rounds. Where is he? Right there. Hopefully we're damaging him with that. And if he thinks he's gonna run away now, he is sorely mistaken. A little too far. Looks like we have a battle. Can much easier take out those little mutants than whatever the hell that thing is. So, I don't for 1 second believe that he is dead. And I think my Hercules were off as well. We can't save. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down and see if he is in fact dead, which I doubt. Okay. He is not, unsurprising. Okay. Great. Good thing we saved, so we didn't have to go through all of that again. And I feel like I have gone too far to warrant giving up now. But he's gonna hide behind there. And I might just leave him because I've wasted too much time already. And who knows, maybe we'll come back for some much needed revenge. I'd like to jump over, thank you. Swing my knife, thank you. Swing it again, thank you. Okay. Let's see exactly where we need to go. And there is a crossing point. Somewhere here. I imagine that's it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Let's pop another one of our Hercules. Just so we can get our stamina back. And more quickly escape. Because these swamps are not being friendly to us right now. And finally, the storm calms. We're going to avoid those. And we're just gonna keep running. Where to? Anywhere but here, please. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. I just want to get out of this swamp. Please, and thank you. You know, if you're looking at this and you say, hey, this is my kind of game, I commend you. As I will tell you that this is not my idea of fun, but to each their own. I'm going to get there. Because going on the outskirts isn't favorable right now. One, I can manage. Two, I cannot. They're just so overwhelming that there's no way for me to like that. So what we can do is try and lose them this way. All right. Let's see if they will run away. Because we have to get there. But I'll be honest, I don't know what the safest route is. Because it knows we're here. I could try sneaking down. And if okay. I can't imagine that there's a way that I sneak by either. But let's try. Or we can just suck it up, get the drop. See, both of them come. And when that happens, okay, take your time. I may need to switch to something more reliable. Okay. And we're gonna save because I would very well not like to do that again. Oh my gosh. Again, not my idea of fun. Um, but we do what we have to do here in this zone. All right, let's continue and hopefully put the swamp to bed. There really is no easy way out of here. And now I'm kind of kicking myself for wasting so much ammunition on that interesting other creature that we saw, but you know, we live and we learn. Come back here, you shifty little guy. And we received Moonlight. All right, let's see what Moonlight is. An uncommon artifact found in electro anomalies. Single contact with this artifact may inspire certain individuals with a manic desire to possess it. As of now, the underlying causes are yet to be determined. Provides us medium electrical protection and medium radiation. Not too shabby. Except for that radiation definitely isn't worth the electrical protection. Only because I've never found myself at a point to where I needed those protections. Let's see if we're taking correct way. We're taking a bit of the harder way. Not again. I don't know what that was. I think we're just gonna take the long way around. And our Hercules wore off. Let's pop another one. Unfortunately, this might be the only Hercules that we'll have for the game. But better to use it now than never. Let's see. Okay, almost there. We do have some hogs that I hear. I'm not gonna want to engage those. Looks like I may have some enemies up ahead. Potentially friends in the swamp?
What you want?
I'm just excited to see you. Nothing that I'm gonna trade
I
him.
don't like this.
Glad that you're here, and I am promptly leaving. Nope, nope, nope. That's what that was saying. Guarantee you there's an artifact in here, and there is.
Come in. If you're heading to Circa, stop by the ranger station. We need to talk to you.
We?
Scar and I, we have news. It's very important.
So glad it's saved in the middle of this. Oh, jeez. we do need to talk. And I cannot wait until we do, because that was terrible. I would very much like to leave this place if it would be oh so kind to let me. I hear music. I know I should be hurrying because of my weight, but I did hear music. Oh, and he had that EBR. I'm gonna take that. And this is a very interesting place, but unfortunately may not offer much in the way of stuff. Perhaps I was wrong. Oh, wow. And we have a high cap magazine for the Fora 221 and car rod. It supports both the 545 and 556. Awesome. Okay. And we're going to take everything else, and I think we will be on our way. Let's see. I want to take a look at them. Alrighty. Let's get to Ranger Station. And I think we'll use our last Hercules to do so. And let's hope... Okay. That's a problem for those two factions to figure out. What exactly did you kill? Oh, wow. Okay. Good for you guys. And I hope at Ranger Station there is a... This is probably a mistake. Oh, I think we actually came in there before. A trader for us to use. Or a stash. A stash would be ideal. Can I enter in these doors? I cannot.
I see a loner. He's got some kind of weird device on his back.
That would be
That
me.
loner's a little on the weird side himself. Come on in, Skiff. We've been waiting for you.
Okay. I just hope Ranger Station has something for me to trade with. But this also looks very much like a trap. Okay. Okay. How do I get up to you? Okay, perfect. We do have somebody we can upgrade with.
You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot, and left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
Well, are you guys working together now or
I
what?
didn't expect to see you two here. You're working together?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is always eager to help, but he never tells me why.
Why spoil a good surprise?
Okay, what did you guys want to
What did
tell
you
me?
want to talk about?
I found out that the ward moved the wish granter from the CNPP to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
The monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous, even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen Faust. You mentioned the Wish Granter as well before he disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
Scar, why are you here?
A Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once, and it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the ward is fine by me. We all do what needs to be done, and we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
Sure.
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves Circa?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4, even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at Circa, like S.T.A.L.K.E.R says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dallin is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
Okay. What is
Can
this
you remind me
exactly?
again what the Wish Granter
A lot
is?
of things that we're getting
An
involved in.
atrocity.
It's a device that was used to protect the center of the zone. They had it installed inside the CNPP sarcophagus. It drew stalkers to it with the promise of granting wishes.
The Wish Granter, or monolith, drove people insane. Those who survived the ordeal were brainwashed and became monolithians.
I've always wondered, Strider, what did you wish for when you got there?
So what do you want from me?
I see you found what you were looking for, and you're going to find even more. In the darkest part of the zone, built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into Circa. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my squad together and head for the Institute. We need your help, Skiff. Noontide... No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes good people make bad choices. I trust you to make the right one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Yeah,
He knows
I
what he's doing, I'll give him that.
walked past them.
Would you welcome our guests, Skiff? Strider and I need some time to get off the stage.
about your men?
Skiff will lend them a hand. Is it good man? And if not, my men are good soldiers.
You put a lot of trust in me. That's okay. I will lend a hand. Our journal updated. Extreme simplicity. Get to Circa, eliminate Spark troops, or fight off the Warden assault. Okay, dark screen. I don't know if this is exactly my fight. I'm just gonna let them hash it out. And we'll see who becomes the victor. And it's giving me the option to eliminate Spark troops. I'm not gonna do that. Fight off the Warden assault. Not gonna really do that either. I don't see, again, a need to involve myself between these two factions. 3 factions, I guess you could say. While they do that, I do want to upgrade.
Let's cut to
Power
the
plug.
chase. We could.
Probably a good idea.
I'll get it working.
Our Wanderer suit. This is excellent. I'm going to try and upgrade this as much as I can if I had the coupons. I don't. I really would like
See you around.
to find somebody to trade with or a stash. And the nearest one is going to be the Sultansk. We do have a Deadstalker's property here as well. So while these two groups are busy fighting amongst each other, I'm going to worry about myself and try and find the stash. Let's see. I believe that remaining neutral with those folks would be beneficial. And it looks like our stash is in here somewhere. But okay, it's probably in there. Which means I probably have to jump down on there somehow. Would be my only guess. But I know that if I jump from this height, I would surely die. Yeah. We can try. Let's save and jump down here. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think this is a great place to stop. We'll let them continue to duke it out. And we did not eliminate the Spark troops, which means that either the Ward one or the Spark one, either way, that's okay. So I'm assuming that the Spark lost. But I think we'll stop here. And what I'll do is I'll let them continue to hash it out. I'll find these two stashes. We'll head back to the Sultansk, and then we shall continue up to Circa. Amongst the firefighting, I appreciate you guys stopping by and getting through that swamp with me, and I hope to see you next time.